Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Gary Tho from ChiroWorks and I have with me
Ashley, and I'm a yoga instructor.
We were just talking about neck and shoulder pain, mainly because I see neck and shoulder pain so much. Like if I gave lovely Ashley here a nice massage in the back here, right? Most people will enjoy that because all of this part, and of course on the neck as well, gets very tense using phones, using computers, using all that kind of stuff. And of course just stress and a busy lifestyle, right? And Ashley has some tension up in through here as well that we're talking about how to release, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing? Yeah.
I've been having shoulder pain and wrist pain for about the past 1 year now, and it hasn't been going away. And I know that neck pain has been also very common for other people who I see in my classes as well. They get very tight shoulders and a lot of stiff shoulders and neck area. That's one of the reason why I came to see Dr. Gary. Yeah.
Sometimes when your wrist, not your neck, when your wrist and your shoulder sort of get a bit tight or they play up, can you feel that you're compensating here?
Yes, I actually feel that the tightness in my trapezius, it actually gets very tight.
Yep.
And so what I do at home is I use a myofascial release ball, something like this. At the end of the day, I'll use it to release the muscle. So along the trapezius, it's actually quite easy for me to release.
So that's this part here, right? So if everybody can see, that's like this part here, yeah? Okay, so it's more at the back of the shoulder, yeah? But
the problem comes when I get tightness over here and I need to release the top part of the neck.
Yeah.
And this area is quite difficult for me to reach, especially with the ball.
Sure.
Yes.
So I have a solution for this. Actually, I have two solutions for this. So the first solution is this. You were asking me before, why am I swinging this around? You can go and find like a back buddy or a back knobber. I think they're some of the original brands of stuff that looks like this. And all you need to do is find the knot on the top of your shoulder.
Okay.
And pull.
Okay.
Right? And that always feels amazing. So you can be on the neck itself here. Yep, so you just find a spot there and you kind of pull down.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay, and then you can just kind of pin it and hold it there. And of course, if you want to get on the top, drop it all the way down this way, because a lot of the time we can get in at the back, but we can't get in from here, right? So if you get in at the top and you kind of pull down, right? So you're kind of pulling down, you can really hit the spot there. Can you feel that?
Yes.
Right? And that's something that you can't usually get with a ball, right?
Yeah.
All right, or a foam roller. So this is one tool. Like I said, there's a few different types of tools like this that you can use that can really help to get in at the top. And of course, for the side of the neck, just sort of something like holding it right there and just pulling across this way. Right? And all I'm doing is kind of pulling out and pulling a little bit across, and I'm actually starting to get now on my neck itself. Okay, of course, when you use this, do not try to break your neck. Do not try and rip your head off. Do not try to pull too hard, yeah? The whole point of relaxing is to be able to hold onto something, breathe into it, melt into it, and then create some ease rather than going, this is painful, and contracting, I'm gonna pull harder, and you're actually just creating more reaction, more stress reaction, more defense posture, which means more tightness, which is the exact opposite of why we're doing this in the first place. Does that make sense? All right, so if you use something like this, please be gentle, right? Now, back onto this.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to use this to do the same thing?
Okay.
Alright, so what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to put this down here. You are going to lie on the floor. You're going to be lying on your back. Okay, and I know you want to release your right side, so we're going to use this wall here. You're going to be on your back. Your head is going to be here. Good, so you're going to be exactly there. Now, I need your ear to be almost touching the side of the wall here. Okay, because this has got to go here, and the other end of the ball needs to be on the wall. So get yourself in a good position, and when you've got it, bend both your knees if you like, or just one knee, and you're pressing your feet that way to pull your body that way. Have you got it?
Yes.
Does it feel good?
Yeah. Just need to shift it.
Yep. So when you find the spot, just hold it there and breathe. But what I like to do is I break it up into 3 steps. The first one is just to breathe and relax, because sometimes it takes a while for your body that might fight up against it to calm down and relax. The second thing that you can do after that, the first sort of 20 seconds will be just breathing and relaxing and really trying to melt into it, okay? The second 20 seconds might be just to create some minor shifts or minor movements. So I always imagine, like, if I'm going for a massage, I can roll this way, and a lot of people who use a ball or use a foam roller will think, hey, we need to roll. So we're not rolling this way, we're just pinning onto a spot, and then we're just targeting that one spot and just trying to get on it. So you might shake a little bit, right to left. Yep, just a tiny bit, just so on the spot. And I always think of it and not like a round circular thing, right? So try and find the borders, try and find the top end of the knot, try and find the bottom end of the knot, the right and the left and all the diagonals, and you just hit all around that for about 20 seconds. And then the last 20 seconds or the third point of doing this is we're going to pin and stretch, right? Or that's what they call it pin and stretch. And what that means is you're just going to find that point, hold it right there, and you're going to move your arm, because the head can't move too much. You can move your head as well. You're going to move your arm, and it might be up this way, and you'll realize that certain angles, like a certain spot here, might be, oh, that hurts, oh, that's pretty good, oh, that hurts, oh, that's pretty good. So you'll find what works for you and what doesn't. You could come forwards, you could go sideways, so hand on the floor, and then, yep, coming up that. Yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
Okay. It could be on a slightly diagonal. You could draw circles. You could reach all the way across to me. So across the body, all the way across, all the way across. You can reach all the way up this way.
Oh.
Ow?
Yes.
Okay, so there's never-ending amount of movements. Now, of course, you can always leave your arm there, and I do this for all parts of the body. So this technique that I'm talking about is my method for self-release and self-massage, right? It's 3 steps. First is breathe and ease. The second step is to find the whole knot or the whole spot you're wanting to release, so the top and bottom, right and left, and really just work through that. And then the last one is to move, right, and create movement. So you can use your arm or you can use your head. So the head will be something like, can you turn your head? And turn your head to the other side. And I know you don't have too much space, but you work with what you've got, right? Or instead of rotating, it could be forward and backwards. Right? Or it could be leaning sideways. And again, we don't have too much space here because of the position we need to be in, but we can still work through all of that, right? And you're starting to create movement. So I usually tell people to work through one point, right? This is only one point, we haven't moved the ball yet. So one point, about 60 to maybe max 90 seconds, right? It depends on how many movements you want to do and how long you can tolerate the pain for. So sometimes people don't have massage balls. We can still use a foam roller. My foam roller here is quite big. I kind of like this size foam roller because it helps me with a lot of things. But of course it means that you can't get right into the neck as much, but that's fine. It's exactly the same principle. Just sit your foam roller right up next to the wall. Can you still feel that's pinning on that spot there?
Yes.
Yep, right. So if you need to, 1 or 2 legs, just make sure you're pressing your feet down so you can push your body up and right up onto that. And exactly the same process. Okay, you can turn your head, you can move, you can even just roll your shoulder around a little bit. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so foam rollers are exactly the same thing. So you can try that at home. Let me know how it goes. Okay, it's guaranteed to make everything feel better.
Okay.
All right, so you guys try that at home as well, because nobody really knows how to get onto these points, and this is the best way to do it. Again, my name is Dr. Gary Tho, and I'm blessed to have this lovely lady, Ashley, here with me today, who's a fantastic yoga instructor as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the other side.